This is the brand new E-Ride Pro SR 1619 version. Man, I think this is the easiest bike I've ever built. You know, there's a lot of things that jump out about this bike to me. One, it's almost a sense of weird pride that we've been kind of asking the manufacturers to build bikes in the natural stage of how dirt bikes would be. 1619, 1821, no more of that weird like 18 rear, 19 front stink bug architecture. It's also the fatty seat, right, out of the box. More cushion for your tush? More cush for your tush? Whatever. This is an awesome seat. I think for me, the thing that jumps out the most is it has more buttons than any other bike I think I've ever built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons to play with. I mean, everybody likes more buttons, right? Now, all jokes aside, really, why is it taking manufacturers so long to finally do what they see us doing on every aftermarket bike? The 1819 thing was a little weird. That's because as soon as you go to a bigger aftermarket 18-inch rear, even if you go with the smallest one in the market, like the 9100 18 Dunlop MX-33 that we sell, you have to go with the largest 19 up front, which is a 7100 19 MX-34. And the rear's still a little bit taller than the front, which means it's a weird stink bug type of architecture. But not anymore. Now we finally have a natural dirt bike size out of the box. That is so important because of the tire choice. We have at least 10 16-inch rear tires on our, on our website that we can do everything. We can do just kick-ass Dunlop MX-34s that are great for the track. We can do a Bridgestone X30 that's good on the street and the dirt. Tire options are nearly endless. So really happy about this wheel setup out of the box. I mean, how awesome is it that this fatty seat comes out of the box? I mean, no special edition is complete without a squishy seat. Probably the #1 biggest complaint in the small e-bike market is an uncomfortable seat. No more. And the other thing that's important, you're gonna see it on the box, you're gonna see it in the product description. This is a longer front fork. All Fast-Ace forks have been 750 millimeters from axle to crown. This one is 775 millimeters. For those of you that are mathematically challenged, that is 1 inch taller than the existing SR fork. That's important because they might be prepping for a 21-inch front to come. So the good news is we're moving in the right direction of using natural sizes that have existed in the dirt bike world for decades. 1619 or 1821, and no weird mixture of one versus the other. This is going to be the setup that everyone really wants. Now, because this is a new version, it also is coming with a Type 2 brakes. You can see it's a little bit different than maybe some of the earlier versions of the 3.0 and SR. And the biggest sign that you can tell is it has a paddle right here that touches the brake sensor. It also means it's a 2-piece. So if you notice all the levers coming on our site, you can now start to change the colors and easily get replacements for your brake levers. Working brake light, man, I wish every bike did that. Or I can turn it off altogether and go stealth mode. What more is there to say? Well, actually there is one more thing. There's a brand new E-Ride Pro app that allows you to make all the changes even easier than ever before. Outside of that, guys, I'm not sure what else to tell you about the bike other than it's time to go and ride it, see what we think it feels like on the trail. Before I get too deep into this new bike, I want to talk about E-Ride Pro's history, let's call it. So Go back a couple of years ago, it was the Sur-Ron Light B. They were kind of the name that everyone knew. Then the Talaria Sting got introduced. Well, E-Ride Pro kind of took the market by storm in 2024 and sold a ton of the SS 2.0. That's their 12 kilowatt bike. They have since introduced an S model, which is 6 kilowatts, an SS 3.0, which is 16 kilowatts with a bigger battery for more range, and they have the SR, 25 kilowatts. That is a ton of power in such a small package, right? Original Light B was 6 kilowatts. Here's a bike 4 times that power. When we sell these bikes, we see a lot of kids coming in that have talked their parents into the SR, and the parents have no clue this is the fastest bike in the market, or close enough to being the fastest bike in the market. It's not to be taken lightly. It even has a race mode that you have to enable and sign a waiver to unlock it because it's so fast. Luckily, there's a mobile app, and you can turn everything down, power delivery, top speed, those kind of things, and you can control each mode independently: eco, sport, and race for 3 power modes. Well, up to this point, the SR came in one size. It had an 18-inch rear and a 19-inch front, and now there's a special edition we just got our hands on. It is a 1619. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get out and ride.
E-Ride Pro SR 1619. First ride. Is this the size that it should have come in the first time? You know, we don't like the 18 rear, 19 front setup. Just weird. Don't know why all the manufacturers are doing it. It's like they all band together and thought it was a good idea or convinced each other. It was not. Man, just the little things about how well 1619s turn. Because when you've got a smaller wheel like this, you can actually feel it. Ooh, she still got some pep. Put it back in eco mode so that we can have a little bit of fun, you know? Oh, there you go. That's what a wheelie's supposed to look like. Sorry, guys. I occasionally do wheelies. It's not my thing. It's not. I do power wheelies. I like it, but unfortunately, I can't spend all my time out practicing wheelies. So we're gonna try not to kill ourselves in the very beginning, but today this is just go play around, have fun kind of thing. We sometimes get a chance to just go have fun, and we just happen to have these 2 bikes with us today. So why not? Oh, it chose the wrong line. Why not go have fun? Oh, big whoops. Oh, good job. Hey, what power mode are you in?
I'm all the way up.
Oh, you are? Okay, I figured that. I'm just still in eco. I'll at least go sport. There is no better way to kill a battery than sand. First time, gotta do it. You guys hear that whine? That is what it sounds like. Oh God, I think I just put my kickstand down. Wide open. Oh shit. Yeah. You know what else we can do with this much runway?
What are you thinking?
Top speed. Let's just see what it looks like. We need to at least get around this turn. Yeah. Oh, she's moving. Oh shit, big stick. Fuck. Oh shit, big stick. Fuck. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. All this fun and we're just getting to the trail. Oh. Well, you got to give it up to E-Ride Pro for making a super versatile bike, because I love that I can turn this down. I could put it into eco mode, turn down the power, turn down the top speed, basically give it to my wife. She's not gonna kill herself. I can take the exact same bike without making any changes, turn on the app, go into race mode, and go racing on the weekends. Oh man, it used to take an aftermarket controller to be able to do that. This is the fun size bike. This is I don't know that they get any more fun than 1619. They get more capable. I'm all over the place in my tires. That's a big drop. You guys are puckering up my butthole. Can you move away? There you go. I don't know, man. Stay up there. Look at that. That is a giant berm, isn't it? NASCAR. That's a little bit of a NASCAR turn. Oh, yep, that'll do it.
Oh, just like that.
Magic.
The perfect kickstand.
All right. Brian just threw a rooster tail.
Look how far that went. I almost hit the wall over there. That's like, what is that, 35 feet or something? I think we just invented a new competition. Let's see which one of the small bikes can compare to that.
How much of it went down your neck?
Only a little bit, but I might have a little bit in my pants.
You have a real fit.
Yeah, he's got a real one.
Just pointing that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to notice that.
Uh-oh. Am I lined up?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's do this. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I beat you.
I think you beat it.
Man. All right. That's not bad.
Dang, I should have turned the Varg to 60.
Yeah, you should have tried harder,
I
man.
didn't know this was a competition when I did this.
Not until now.
I'm regretting
Look at me right here in the
fully
danger
opening
zone.
the throttle.
Shit. All right, we ready?
Yep. Oh!
Ah,
I think technically I won because I'm the furthest ahead, yeah?
that was damn close.
Either way, we
I'm gonna have to call that as a tie.
What do you mean? I clearly won.
did dirt hit the branches with mine?
Yeah?
Oh, well then I think we are all pretty even.
Man.
Did Brian hit the rock?
No.
Okay.
He probably could.
Yeah.
If I turned it to 60, it'd be up there.
That's a valid competition right there, and reason you should buy bikes is because they can throw rooster tails
That's also
Over-
a good size difference.
over 30 feet. That is kind of a cool comparison, isn't it?
Almost axle deep.
Yeah, this bike feels pretty recognizable right off the bat. Yeah, this bike definitely feels shorter, but more playful. Like, it is a ton of power for a short wheelbase, I will say that, but man, this thing feels super manageable. Oh, and it's fast. It is super fast. Jeez.
Oh man. Oh my god.
I don't think that bike will make it.
Short wheelbase was kind of sketchy.
Are you surprised we made it?
A little bit. You left some skid marks.
No, he's gonna take the pussy line down. All right.
Did that well. Going from an angle to immediately G out.
In deep sand.
Yep.
The fact that we're at a point where you can get a bike out of the box that feels this good is kind of cool.
and have enough power to actually climb that sand hill we just did.
Dude, that's like...
It's gonna look tiny on camera, but that was massive.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
How much did we spend? 15 grand to do something like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Hate to say it. If we go back to the back 4,000 and 8,000 days, probably would have blown it up.
Yeah, easily. This thing turns pretty good.
Oh God! Oh, it's so sickly. Your bike sounds sick, dude. Like it's got a cold.
That sounds like a dying duck.
It's gotta be broken. Surely that's not what it sounds like. You guys know from the electric races, it's supposed to sound like this.
Whoa.
We're moving, baby. We're cooking. Watch out, Mom. Why'd you put a speed limit on my bike? Man, everybody said the SR was fast. I'm going 4 miles per hour.
That's walking speed.
I'm at 3.
Walking speed, wide open.
Hold on, let me. Dang it. Oh, 4!
Is that a speed tuck?
4, 5! 5 miles per hour.
That's aerodynamics right there.
All right, guys, so you got to see us have a ton of fun. Bikes are going 65, 70 miles per hour in the sand, incredibly fast. But what if you're considering buying this bike and you want to turn it down to make it slower for a beginner rider? Well, let me show you how to do that. Okay, guys, so what I want to do is talk you through the new eRide Pro mobile app. Okay, so this is the brand new eRide Pro mobile app. It's going to go through and search for bikes. Now, if you have a lot of other devices, bikes, batteries in the background, you're going to see them. This bike's brand new, so it's just called eRide Pro. I'm going to connect to that. There's a Bluetooth dongle inside the bike, so it's doing its communication right now. Okay, so it just connected. It knows that it's an SR, knows the battery's sitting at 98%. Obviously, the bike's turned on. I'm going to go to the tune. And so the first thing I did was turn down the total power output to 50%. And then in eco mode, I've turned it all the way down just using my finger swiping left. Going to set this down at 5% of its total power, both max speed and max power. So speed obviously being the speed limit. There's no number, it's a percentage. So you're not going to be able to say like max speed 35 miles per hour. It's going to be a little bit of a test that you're going to have to do. So I'm going to set the speed for eco, really low, sport. I'm just going to put it down to 50% of its total power and max power. And then on race, let's just keep it at 75. We'll keep it reasonable. So with that said, I can go ahead and I can just hit the save button. In 1 second, it ports it over. My screen just blinked. I've just saved the bike. So that's a simple tune or a way to turn one of the fastest bikes in the market down to make it safe for your kids, your girlfriend, your wife, anyone else that you want to ride it. It's important to remember that you can have different speeds, different powers, independent of each mode. You can also go to things like the behavior. You can turn off the kickstand sensor, the tilt sensor, the brake sensors. Toggle those on or off so that they work. No more snipping wires. You don't have to worry about physically on the bike when you can do it all here within the mobile app. Now, perhaps most importantly, if you're a parent and your kid has convinced you that one of the fastest bikes in the market, the eRide Pro SR, is the bike they want. If they're a first-time rider, as someone who sells these bikes, that scares me to death. We've even gone down as far as signing waivers parents recognizing this bike will go, 70 miles per hour. You shouldn't put your 12-year-old first-time rider on it. Where I'm going with this is, as a parent, you can take this bike and you can turn it down and you can set a PIN or password on the app so that if you go through and you configure it with your children, your kids, you agree on a speed, you can just lock it so that they can't unlock it if you don't give them the PIN. So really smart features built into this bike, which is awesome because not only from a size perspective, but also from a speed perspective, they can grow into the bike. The worst thing you can do is get on it, crash it on day one, let someone else ride it, they whiskey throttle and crash it in your driveway because they're not expecting that much torque. Well, now that you can turn it down, it can be the fastest bike when you want it to be, but also the slowest and safest bike through the mobile app. All right, guys, thanks for watching us just go out and have fun. We got to go and rip on the brand new SR 1619 Special Edition, and it's very rare that we get to go out and just play like kids again, and this bike did not disappoint. I hope you had as much fun watching as we did riding.